Hey.
Hi.
What are you gonna show me?
My car, maybe?
Okay, let's go. That's the wrong key.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know. They didn't have flip keys in 1999.
Alright, we'll see you out there.
Okay.
Hello, YouTube universe. Today, we're outside. Mark is forcing me to be on camera against my will.
The people want to see you.
No, they don't. They don't want to see me. They want to see you.
They don't.
And because they only want to see you, we're gonna walk through your car today.
My car?
Soon to be my car.
Do you care about my car?
Soon to be my car.
That's just like the E36 is soon to be my car. So I'll have two BMWs.
Sir, please sign this prenup.
We want prenup.
The people have seen this car in videos. We have taken it to the track a few times. Gonna go see Bay drive on the big boy track. You ready?
Big Willow. Can you even hear me?
I don't know. And done fun stuff, but this is like your daily-ish. What is it?
So this was a daily, and then it was sold to my roommate, who then sold it to a friend, and then I bought it back from that friend. It's back.
I'm big! I'm big! I'm big! I'm big!
And now it's got even more good stuff on it, and it's like a weekend cruiser slash track day car, because it does all the things. And it actually gets better gas mileage than everything else that I own, so sometimes I take it to work. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so 99 BMW M3. This is not a real LTW wing, but it is an Abrams, which is like
poser.
Look, if you're gonna do a fake one, this is the one to get.
Yeah, I
Abrams.
didn't know this was a fake wing.
Yeah.
Ugh, get out of here.
This is as good as it gets for like not the real thing.
Yeah.
It's got this really, I don't even know if it's gonna work. This wing also weighs like 40 pounds. I don't know if it's even worth keeping on.
Wow, so there's like nothing in here.
Yeah, she is pretty much as gutted as it can get.
That's what she said.
I got like, I should just clean the rest of this stuff out. But I got like tire rubber.
Ooh, look at that battery that you stole out of my race car.
Oh yeah, battery weighs like 2 pounds versus the factory one, which is like 35 pounds. So.
Don't take advantage of a broken race car. That's messed up.
I've got the JRZ RS Pro. It's a two-way adjustable, so this is the compression adjustment and then rebounds on the bottom. They're true coilovers. It's way harder to set up, but...
Why did you choose the JRZs versus, like, does Eibach not make something?
No, we don't.
If
I probably
Eibach...
would have an Eibach coilover if we did. JRZ and Eibach have had a long-standing relationship for many, many years. And the car that this is kind of modeled after, the old PTG Daytona 24-hour car, they use JRZs and Eibach on those.
So why did you choose JRZs?
Because of that reason.
When you say true coilover, did this car not come as a true coilover?
No. So normally it comes with the spring mounted inboard on the control arm and the shock mounted outboard on the control arm. But now I have them together on the outboard side.
Like the 350Z.
Yeah, exactly, same thing. So your 350Z actually is the race car?
It's a true coilover.
Okay, yeah, so there you go.
What? Have you not looked at my car?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I never touched the suspension stuff on the race car. So that's what I got on here. I've got Eibach springs, of course. I also have the ground control, lower control arms, and for camber adjustment. And then I've got Bimmerworld rear trailing arm bushings, the sphericals. And then I've got some Delrin and some Poly bushings everywhere in here. I have front and rear Eibach anti-roll kit, so the sway bars front and rear for that. I've got this cool pink tow hook that I keep forgetting to take off, but good to drag me out of the dirt.
There was that time at Big Willow.
Big Willow, yeah.
Wow, you look so dreamy.
With these cool sunglasses.
Yeah.
Cancel. So hot right now.
Okay, what else is cool about this car?
This exhaust is cool. This is the previous owner had that on there.
What is it?
It's a Tubi, T-U-B-I, Tubi exhaust. It's like OG. It's low key. It's not super loud. I've got Falcon RT660s on there. Fresh from the Fast on Falcon track day. These things were extremely sticky and did all the things the 255s do not fit this setup without a little bit of massaging on the fenders and stuff.
What wheels are these?
These are Kosei K1s. These are throwback design for sort of this generation of car, sort of like the touring car style wheel. 17 by 8.5 plus 35. It's sort of a factory width wheel for the rear of this, but I'm running a square setup. So, got Motorsport hardware, Lugnuts, and...
So did you have to convert it to Lugnuts?
Yeah, it usually comes with lug bolt, and I don't know if you've ever messed with a wheel that has lug bolts,
No.
but it's super annoying. Now it's proper and good. What else do we have?
Don't touch my car.
So disrespectful!
So, we have AKG Short Shifter, a Momo, I think this was the Mod 69, so it's nice.
Yeah.
We have the Recaro pole positions in vinyl, and the Schroth,
Dwight Schroth.
Harnesses, 5.6.
Wow, so, you know, at first glance, looks like your interior's pretty clean. Did
Yeah.
you always have this black interior?
No, it's gray. It's a dove gray car, but I didn't like the dove gray. I've always wanted black interior. I stopped a random guy at a
At the E36
E36 meet. Met Roy at the E36 meet. He literally had a sign in his thing said, "Looking for dove gray interior, will trade interior." He had all black interior, and now we're best friends.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
So we just did a trade. He came over to the house and we traded everything over. So now I have black door panels, a black dash, which I can't even tell. Yeah, it's black. In the back, really not much. I've got the Spec Racing, aka Track Spec roll cage, or roll bar, I should say. It's a pretty cool setup. He did a subframe brace for the rear, which is welded in. So he boxed in the rear and welded it in. And then they designed it so you can unbolt the roll bar, and then later down the road when I want to like set this up for if it goes wheel to wheel, if I want to set it up with the true cage, I can weld them in straight to the boxes. So
Do you think that'll become a wheelality?
that's a pretty good one, but no, I can't. A wheelality?
That's what I just said.
That's really bad. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, so that's pretty much the interior.
Like, why didn't you just do a full cage?
Because I wanted to be able to drive it on the street.
That was the only reason?
Yeah, and I wasn't ready to do a full cage yet.
You're such a poser.
This is very common. It's a very common setup.
Still a poser.
It's very common.
Okay.
All right, let's check out under the hood.
Okay, let's go.
Up front, I've got this lovely broken tab on my ZKW glass headlights,
Why are you crying?
which are kind of nice. Another pink toe strap. This is the Bimmerworld front air dam and lip, which has been through a lot. Cut back to Willow Springs off-road adventure.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
And still made it through with just a couple cracks. So I have these sweet busted hood struts.
Oh wait, didn't you get one from Micah?
Yeah, I didn't put it on yet. This is where the magic happens.
So have you done anything to it? Or is it stock? And what is this, an S52?
Wow, it is an S52. Nice work.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I was about to say S54, but that's the E46.
That's what I want in here eventually.
Yeah.
This is an S52. Stock, everything, 209,000 miles. It does have like a shark tune and an intake, and I removed there was a secondary throttle body in there which choked it out, so I got rid of that. You take a Z3 intake elbow and then put that on there, and then this is still the stock. A lot of guys actually end up using, I think it's an M5 or a 540i large 3-inch coupler there for the MAF. Mine's stock still. And then I have the AFE Intake System, which is actually really nice. I did a cooling upgrade with the Samco Sport hoses, aluminum thermostat housing, and a Stewart high flow water pump. Stewart.
Stewart! There's nothing going on, Stewart!
The Californians.
Stewart high flow water pump, and then a cooler thermostat. This thing stays cool, it works well. does the job. That's about it. This is pretty basic.
Do you want an LS? I have an extra one.
I don't want an LS.
You've talked about wanting an LS in here.
I said maybe in an E36 chassis, not this exact car.
What? You've talked about it though.
No.
You've even talked about LS swapping your Tacoma.
That's legit. That would be sick. I would do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is
Not
that?
here.
Why not here?
Because it needs to be an S54.
But what if I told you I have an LS block for you?
It's still like.
And like you only get the block if you use it in this car.
It's okay. I want an S54.
What if I gave you a fully built LS, like everything ready to go?
Nope. Still want an S54.
If you got a free, fully complete swap, an LS for this car, you wouldn't take it. You wouldn't say yes.
Would it be installed?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I didn't pay anything for it
Nothing.
and it was in there and running,
Yeah.
would it have AC?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd do it.
No! God, please, no! No!
Sellout. What else do you want to show us on this car?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm boring.
Yeah, I know. But it's okay, because everyone still likes you anyway.
No, they don't. It's all pretend.
Is this your favorite BMW? Not that we own, but just in general? Like the E36 M3?
I think it needed more power from the factory. I mean, I think there's a lot to be said for the E30 M3.
Oh, so the E30 M3 is your favorite? Like you wouldn't want to own one, but you love you.
No, I would own one.
You would own one?
Yeah, but it's a 4-cylinder, so it's not like.
That's cool though. Steez.
It is Steez if you can be fast.
Is your Integra 4-cylinder?
It is.
Oh, and my SR's 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
And they're together.
Together.
Bumpin' uglies.
They are definitely ugly.
What?
Okay, close us out.
Thank you very much for listening to my boring ass car, my E36 M3. If you have any questions, hit me up in the DMs, or what do you call it, in the comments section. Like and subscribe. Again, here are my rad JRZs.
Can we
that
talk
I
about
love.
these JRZs really quick?
Yeah. They're the RS Pro. They're two-way adjustable.
No, that's all cool and stuff, but can we talk about how you need to be careful with them?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you are not paying attention and you crank them one way too hard, you know, if you crank the adjustment too hard one way, they can sometimes get jammed up.
Have you gone through that ever yourself?
No, I definitely did. The very first day I took it out.
And who didn't mess it up?
You. Story is, you were coming out to give me a hand.
I was your crew chief for a day, which I'm the worst crew chief possible because I don't know what I'm doing. But really all I do is yell at you to go faster and stop crying.
Yeah.
Like tough love.
Yeah, tough love.
And then I wanted to help you do your adjustments. And then you were like, okay, but like, Rathyna, you have to pay attention. You can't, if you go too far, you're gonna jam it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm scared of angry Mark because he doesn't ever get angry.
Right.
And so I was being really careful. And then what happened?
So you were being really careful and I wasn't paying attention. And I was the one who jammed it.
I
Very
was
first time.
so happy that it wasn't me.
Yeah. No, it's way better that I did it.
Yeah.
So.
Even you acknowledge that.
Yeah.